Hey there everybody, Richie D here, looking at the new app from Samsung for the Gear VR, which is called Milk VR, which is a curated virtual reality app which has some very interesting features. Let's check it out now. Alright, so this is Milk VR. This is the little intro screen, and almost immediately we should be taken into the VR space. Okay, here we are. Beautiful. As you can see, right away, we get some videos lining up for our viewing pleasure. Right away, we can see here, now there are quite a few different videos that come up on the front screen, and these would be different samples from the different categories, I'd say. At the top here, you can see you've got different options to search, to download. There's fresh, which would be the most recent, ones that have been watched the most, and then some categories: action, Planet VR, sports, and VR life. So I've actually downloaded a couple of them, so let's have a look at that. So let's go into downloaded. All right, so what we've got here is Flight 101, so Sky High. So we can see here that we've got a tick. That means that I've downloaded it. So when we go into it, we can play, or you can see here the preview screen. Now, interestingly, you can see right away, one of the major things is that it's got this big sort of black circle at the top, and you've got this space down the bottom here. So you can see that it's more of a 360-degree strip as I move all the way around, rather than a spherical, all immersive VR content. But let's play that and see what it's like. There we go, so a bit of an intro kind of ad there. Okay, so hopefully you can hear a little bit of that voice content. I'll turn up a little bit. And it's pretty cool actually, because the video, the commentator is actually describing what's happening with these planes, and it's quite a cool experience to listen to it. Now, one thing about it is great that you can forward this to the area that you want to go. So there you go. We've just moved forward, and you can see that the resolution is actually pretty good. We can see quite clearly the numbers, the letters, the stream, coming out of the plane. And we go all the way around to the back seat. So we're now looking backwards. Oh, I'm feeling a little bit sick there. And I think we're about to go upside down. Yes, we are. Okay, enough of that. Oh, I'm actually feeling a bit sick. All right, so go out of that one. So instead of going to the downloaded version, there's actually another episode to Flight 101. So let's look at something you can do here, which is quite new and quite interesting, which is stream the content. So let's look at Flight 105, for example. So when you get into this, you can see here, the option is to get the best quality, which is to download it, or to instant play. Now, to give you an idea on the downloading side of things, it takes about 1 second for 1 second. So if it's a 2-minute video, it takes about 2 minutes to download. I'm not really sure of the file size because you download them within the app here. I wouldn't mind having the app open within Oculus Home, or having its own app, so that I could download it before preloading. Maybe that does exist, but I'm not really sure. Now, let's do the instant play. I'm actually sitting only like 2 meters away from my router. So let's see what the playback looks like. Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool. Everywhere you move, your little sort of scrolly thing follows you around. That's nice. Right, here we go. That looks pretty good. Oops, we've kind of buffered there, I guess. All right, so let's turn that down a little bit. You can see here the quality is obviously degraded compared to the downloaded one that we tried. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, you're able to stream instead of having to sit there and download and take up local storage space. So that, I guess, at the moment is the compromise. Look, I've got a pretty good speed internet connection here, 100 megabit connection. So whatever speed they can give me is what I'll be playing it back at. When you can see there, I had a bit of a buffer again there. And you can see again, when you look up and down, you've got that kind of ring, which, look, it doesn't keep you within this completely. And as you can see, the picture is definitely not as good as the downloaded. So if you're going to use this, my suggestion is take your time, pre-plan, and download. The frustrating thing there, of course, is that if it's a 5-minute segment, which one of them was that I downloaded, it takes 5 minutes to download. And you'd probably prefer not to be sitting there with this on, waiting for it to download. I'm sure they'll come up with a better solution for that too. But there you go. All right, we'll give that, and we'll give something else a go. So I've got another downloaded one here. Let's see. So we had a car one. This is pretty cool too. So you can see we can choose to delete that from the hard drive if we want to. Let's give this a go too. All right, so this is a NASCAR drive. So we are. Here's the driver. And that's pretty cool. And again, look, again, because you've got this black strip at the top, it does take you out of that environment a little bit. If you keep your head sort of straight, you kind of don't see that. But look, at the end of the day, you can see it and you know it. And I guess you take it for what it is. But that's pretty cool. You can see here the quality, again, when you've downloaded it, is very good. And I like the commentary that goes along with it. You really get a sense for the speed and also the maneuvers that these guys take in this car. Very cool. So let's get out of that. Now this time I'm going to search for the other one of these companion pieces for the race car. So we'll go to search and I'll search. So tap search, then speak. Racing. Okay, nothing there. What should? Oh, okay. Search again. Race car. Okay, I'll try one more time. Maybe just race. Race? Ah, okay, so I had to say the exact word. Look, that could probably be improved, obviously, as well. If I say racing car, you'd think I might get to this, but okay, anyway, we'll take that as it is. Like again, you can see that this one was downloaded. That came up in the search result. This one isn't, so let's check this one out. Okay, again, we'll instant play this and see how it looks. Loading. I like that. I really like this. Woo! That's probably making you sick over at home. Sorry. Buffering right now. No, we're not. Oh, okay. That was really weird. Let's try that again. I'm gonna stick with this. Race. Okay, so let's try this again. Instant play. Come on, you can do it. Okay, this time I'll sit still. Maybe that was me. Ah, there we go. That's better. All right, but not so better in terms of the streaming. Okay, actually, this one doesn't look. Actually, that doesn't look too bad, except for the buffering. Ooh, and yeah, okay. So it does. It still does break up. So definitely, the preference is, if you really want to get a good experience out of this particular app, you want to download it because, as you can see, the picture quality is not that good. Yeah, that's really not very watchable. Sorry, Milk VR, about that. But look, I'm sure that will be improved along time. And look, it's going to be a combination of their server streaming it out, my router, and obviously my Note 4 being able to handle the streaming as well. All right, let's get out of that and look at maybe something that is all immersive. So again, I'll look at what I've downloaded. I've got a Kiwi Crush here, and we'll play that. So let's see something. Oh, this is pretty cool. So this is obviously somewhere in New Zealand. All right, let's forward that. Okay, where are we? Okay, so we're on a kayak. Very nice. Look down. I like this. This is very cool. So you got the helmet of the guy, which is actually that space there. I like that. If we look all the way up, so this is totally immersive. Not sure what that is. That's a bit weird. What is that? That looks. That's interesting. So let's go all the way around. Oh, there's a dude. We'll go all the way around. And there's that weird little. I guess that's just, some weird thing that's come out of the filming. That was a bit of sort of weird luck there to see that, wasn't it? All right, but look at this. This looks pretty cool. Let's turn around and see this. I'm actually feeling a little bit sick actually watching this, but the resolution's definitely much better. Oh, okay. I guess that does it for our Gear VR. I've got to cool down, obviously. Again, let us know what you think. Look, the idea of having a curated video service I think is fantastic. But I guess the management of streaming versus download versus storage and all that sort of thing will be sorted out over time. That's it from me. I can not do any possible more video at this point in time. But give us all your questions as usual, and I'll be there to respond. Have a great day / evening, and until next time.